Now there's another aspect of boat maintenance that doesn't necessarily involve cleaning, but it does involve protecting the finish and parts of your boat by keeping them waterproof. Applying waterproofing agents to parts of the boat like a canvas top, a canvas cover that covers your rocket launcher or your console, even your motors, is trying to keep the water from getting to what's underneath it. And having a waterproof barrier on there that's kept current is going to protect the finish ultimately. It's going to keep that area from becoming wet and holding mold or growing mold and mildew. Now, Corey, there's a couple of different waterproofing agents that we use here, and one of them is a water-based and the other one is a solvent-based. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the difference and where each one would apply?
So traditionally, we've always used a solvent-based. Most of our marine-grade fabrics that we've known have been solution-dyed acrylic. These are naturally waterproof and they're also UV resistant. We use a solvent base on these because they're very, very thick fabrics and we restore that water repellency to them. However, there's a newer grade of fabric that has started to be used in the marine industry, and these are PULs, polyurethane laminates. Now, the way this differs is that it's a layer of fabric that's been laminated on one side or both, and they use an adhesive layer to connect that. If we use a traditional solvent-based waterproofing to waterproof this fabric, then it actually dissolves that layer of adhesive. So StarBrite came out with what we call a water-based waterproofing. It sounds a little weird to use water to prevent water from leaking in. However, it still keeps that layer intact of protection that you can use on these new grades of fabrics. Right here, I've got a few just to show you the difference. This is a traditional marine grade fabric. This is Sunbrella, actually. It's solution dyed acrylic. You can feel the thickness. Now, for something like this, like your T-tops, for your boat covers, you would use our traditional solvent-based waterproofing. It's a heavy-duty waterproofing for this heavy-duty fabric. Then this is the newer grade, the PUL. Now, people use this because you can see it's a lot lighter.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot thinner. And it's also more economical, to be quite honest. So you do see some boat covers now and also a lot of accessories. Think about your foul weather gear. Think about your soft tackle boxes. You know, these are all things that can still be waterproof that you really don't want ruined over time. So that's why we offer both, so you can protect both for the long run.
Okay, Corey, so first thing we have to do is ascertain what kind of fabric we're dealing with, and then we're gonna choose which product we need to use. How easy is it to apply the product?
It's not that hard at all. You really just want to make sure you're getting even coverage, spraying on, wiping around with a brush, and making sure that it's fully absorbed into the fabric. The most important part is letting it dry fully so it can cure before you're actually putting water on. So we recommend you doing this about once a year. It really depends on where you're at geographically, what kind of rain, what kind of UV protection you have, and you'll notice when it stops beating water, then you'll need to do it again.
Now, canvas products on the boat, whether it's the top keeping the rain from hitting you or covers that you're using on the boat, are really important in maintaining the look and the integrity of all the products on board that you're using the canvas to protect. And I think once you get used to using this and deploying this stuff on a regular basis and keeping that stuff waterproof, you're really going to realize the benefit of keeping all that stuff away from the effects of the sun and the rain.